Yo, what's up everybody? Should you daily a Grom? Short answer, hell yeah, man. I've been dailying my Grom for almost I think about a year now. And I save a grip on gas. I spend like $4 in gas just going to work and back a week. And I still mess around on the weekends. I'm still learning how to wheelie. But other than that, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty reliable. It's California, so the weather over here is not so bad. Probably like, I would say probably like 2 weeks out of the year that I can't ride my Grom just because it's gonna be raining. But even then, it's not even so bad. Even in summer, like the hottest is like 100 and I think the hottest it's ever been was about like 113 or something like that. But even then, riding a Grom in that temperature wasn't even that bad. It's pretty good, pretty damn good. I thought this thing was gonna break down on me or something would go wrong, because I heard a lot of people saying that the Grom is unreliable. Those are people who just kind of go crazy with their Grom and rev the crap out of it. I mean, if you're not going like over 50, if you're not going over 60 miles per hour on a big street, it's not that bad. But I'm in a city, so I mean, I'm always going like 45 to 55 miles per hour, like max, and always splitting through traffic, which makes it a lot easier to go and come forward, because LA traffic sucks. And also depending on how far your commute is. Like, I'm only commuting about 10 miles back and, well, 10 miles one way, 10 miles coming back home. So I guess in total 20 miles. Not put too much mileage on my Grom. Grom already says like 13,000 miles. But I think that's inaccurate, because the person who had it before, they had put a 14-tooth sprocket, and so that shot up the mileage a little bit because they didn't put the speedo corrector. But if you're gonna be dailying your Grom, I would definitely maybe not put the 14-tooth sprocket. It helps out when catching up to speed, but man, does it throw off your odometer. Oh, and also if you daily on, you're gonna want to use the camera too. There's a lot of crazy drivers. I've had people like cut me off, intentionally try to swerve into me. Yeah, just not cool people. And also the maintenance not that bad. So also, if you're gonna be dailying your Grom, you're definitely gonna want to plan ahead. Always want to like look at the weather. Maybe dress accustomed to the weather. Sometimes I get crap for it, but in summer I'll wear shorts. If it's really, really hot, you want to dress for that. Or if it's really, really cold, you definitely want to plan, you know, bring a couple of shirts or a sweater or something like that. Like a helmet that has like a anti-fog, that pin lock. Yeah, because man, like some commutes in the morning, it gets really, really crazy cold. And plus, it doesn't make my day feel like it's crap either. You just get to go on the Grom and go have a little bit of fun going to and from work. I think the only setback is that if you don't have a place to keep your Grom, like let's say if you work somewhere like that has an open parking lot, or you have to park in the street, you might want to buy a chain or something like that and chain on your Grom, because these things get stolen like crazy. Yeah, I have a job where I have like a garage, so I just put my Grom right in there. Not that big of a deal. Can you daily a Grom? Hell yeah. I mean, I got a Grom because I have a Subaru, and my Subaru's in the shop, and then it's been there for a little bit longer than I expected, and I wanted something a little bit more affordable and easy on gas and not expensive to own, because insurance on this thing is freaking dirt cheap. I mean, the only thing more expensive is just trying to find one for a good price. It's great to have one of these just in case if your car breaks down, or you need something to get around to go from A and B. If you're, you know, it's just good to have one of these in the garage. It doesn't cost much to keep them. Keep in mind too, if you're gonna go out places. I mean, I've taken my girlfriend on this thing. It hasn't been that bad. Having two people on the ground, that is kind of scary, but at first but after a while, it just kind of is not that bad. You just gotta kind of get used to the weight, because these stock suspension of this is really, really soft. You're gonna go somewhere like shopping, or if you need to get, you know, your daily things, like you need to go to Walmart, or you need to go like just somewhere like a store, you know, also just keep in mind that if you're gonna be out there for a long time, you definitely want to bring something to lock up the tire or chain. Again, if you're gonna, you know, go out to friends' houses and all that stuff, you want to kind of plan ahead to see where you're gonna park your Grom, because you definitely don't want to leave this in the street. People can just pick this up. These things are like, what, like 200 pounds? And I definitely don't see myself selling my Grom. Things are way too much fun, especially if you live in the city. If you live out there like in the open, yeah, I can definitely see why you would probably need a bigger bike. But as a beginner bike, everything, it's kind of hard to beat this bike. It's fun. You don't get yourself into trouble. You can learn. You can stunt a little bit. Oh, and also in California, you're able to split lanes. It's completely legal. You just need to be careful, though. Definitely want to be careful. But alright, yeah, I just kind of wanted to share some insight of why I'm dailying. I currently am still dailying my Grom, and it's not bad. I don't know, I don't see any downs to it, besides, you know, just not being able to go to, like, let's say the movies or like a Walmart without having to bring a chain. But I mean, dude, you just throw that in your backpack and then you just kind of tame it down, and it's kind of peace of mind. You kind of need something. But alright, thanks for watching, and you know, to help support and all that stuff, you know, if you could like and subscribe, that's cool too. Peace out, guys. See ya.